Welcome everyone to my channel. If you've been here before, sit down, pull up a seat. You know the drill. If you haven't been here before, the same applies. Pull up a seat, sit down. We're gonna talk, okay? But first things first, I have gotten some little bit of feedback from y'all, and apparently I'm not doing very well. And guys, I don't know what's going on with my microphone, and I really don't understand why sometimes it cuts in and it cuts out when I'm talking, but it's really irritating. But here I am trying to say that my videos aren't coming along the way I want them to. Pausing every couple of seconds apparently is just bad. Trying to come up with words is bad, and I should have a script for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys something because I just thought about this, and I want y'all to understand that this is me, okay? This is me. This is what I've been doing. This is how I've been doing things. Things have changed, and everything that I've been doing, I've been changing how I go about stuff, how I've been writing, how I've been doing my reviews, recent reviews. Okay, this one's not filled out. Well, it technically is, but okay. So this is what I'm going to show you. We're going to minimize me. I am in the background. Yay! We're going to display this. Okay. So this is what I have been doing. So as you see, we would start with the non-spoiler section of the review. We would go to the, what the name of it is, apply it to. I mean, actually, I reviewed The Secret Garden. We would sit there and say, I'm Leanne, of course, from the Reading Writing Corner. We're no longer the Reading Writing Corner. We're changing that. Hopefully in May, we'll have a new one to call for 2025. We'll have a new name and everything. And then I would say what part of a series it is. And then I would talk a little bit about the series. Then I would say what made me read a book, give you a summary, and then I would give you a non-spoiler review of the book myself, like a little blurb of what I thought the book was about without spoiling anything. Then I would talk about the setup of characters, motives, backgrounds, plot stuff. How the characters reacted to the situation and what the genre was considered to be. Did it live up to my expectations? What character did I relate to the most? What was more important, the characters or the plot? Multiple voices, did it affect reading? And then should you go and read the story/series? All trying to be non-spoilery. Then we go into the spoiler section, about the characters, the POVs within it, who my favorite character was, my most disliked character, was a total chronological order, appropriate language, foreshadowing, suspense, background information explained enough for you to understand, the title of the book cover meant, and the cover of the book cover meant, what is memorable, my favorite passage, my favorite quote, what I thought about it, what the book did remind me of, the part as part of a series, so I would reiterate that, the spoiler section, and then I would say, see you next illusion, okay? And I was like, this seems like so much information, and it seems like it's a little bogged down, and I say a lot, by the way, guys. I just do, because I'm trying to figure out what the collation of what I should say without being rude come off as unhanded and more articulate than what I normally am. I'm just a blabber. Like right now, this is not written down. This is me blabbering. So basically, I thought it wasn't right. So I wanted to condense it into something else. So this is what I condensed it into. So we still had the non-spoiler section, which of course you still can't see it. But, we still have the non-spoiler section. I did review this, so this has information about what I did. So, I'll be the interview of the vampire by Anne Rice. Who knows Leanne? It's called The Vampire Chronicles for the series. And I said what made me read the book. And then I read the blurb for the book. And then I would tell you what genre it is. Then I would tell you if it lived up to my expectations or not. And then we go, should you go and read the story/series? My opinion, Then we would get to the spoiler section, and then we talk about the characters and how they reacted within the book, and basically give you a rundown of what they did within the book, how they did it in the book, their actions and everything. And then I would say my favorite character, my most disliked character, what stood out as memorable, my favorite passage, favorite quote, what I thought about the ending, what the book did it remind me of, and then I would sit there and talk about the book as part of a series. And then I would give you a rating. I would say, okay, this is a 3.5 or something. Or it's a 4, it's a 5, And I'd give you a reason why. And then see you next illusion. So this is what I've been doing for my scripts. Most recent. If I look here on this, the most recent one, by the time this goes up, would have been Interview with a Vampire. So that's how that would be going. So I've decided to split the section review with the spoiler review and make it two separate things. So basically, this is going to be its own little thing, and it's going to be like a wrap-up review of all the books I read in the previous month. So in May, you'll get a wrap-up of all the books with all this stuff blurb right here. All of this stuff here will be in that wrap-up. Okay, so then for this is what we're going to do from now on. This is how my format's going to look until I get more feedback on what you guys think I should put in my review and what I shouldn't. I am not the best at telling you, hey, these characters were like this, or they felt a little flat, or they felt a little, I don't know, whatever you want to see. Look, I can't even think of words for what it is, like the character development. How am I supposed to tell you whether a character develops or not? Because everybody has their own way of thinking about those developments. They have their own way of thinking about how a character developed, how a character didn't develop, and how they correlated with the book in any way, which way. You know, some people like certain books and some people don't like. People will hate the Sherlock Holmes, okay? People will hate Sherlock Holmes. And people will love, like, Arsène Lupin and everything. So your taste buds are different. Everybody has different preferences on what they think about characters. Everybody has preferences on how they feel about characters in their books and the stories. Like, I love the mystery and the thrill that goes with Sherlock Holmes figuring out and solving case by case by case, and reading about them is really a thriller in my book for me because they're great, and I love mystery like this. This is like wholesome, and the way that it is described through Dr. John Watson, describing the details in which Sherlock Holmes figures out the mystery and how he connects everything, and how there's little clues that are given that even Dr. Watson has spotted, but aren't all there, that, you know, he pieces together and correlates. And you know, that's what I like. And some people won't like it. Like, some people will hate the Artemis Fowl series, which at the moment I'm currently enjoying. Or because they're not into boy romance, boy love, they will dislike Heaven's Official Blessing on principle. Just like I reject anything that does with lesbians. Not that I'm anything against it, because I do have a lesbian sister and I love her to death. I have nothing against it. It doesn't work for me, you know? So I'm not going to read lesbian romance because it's not for me. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't give me the thrill that I need because I'm just not into that. And that's your preference and how you like to do things and how you like to read. So I don't want to sit there and say things that won't up the preference. Won't up it. Like, let's see. For example, you know, setups, characters, and motives. Backgrounds. I can't give out backgrounds unless I'm doing it in the spoiler section, but the backgrounds is basically telling you about the characters. How characters react to situations. How I view how they react and how other people view how they react. They can give out more details probably for other people. Me, I am very simple. They reacted like I figured they should. Normal human stuff. Or they reacted totally out of the scope. Like, I don't think this should have happened. Such as people fall in love within a couple of days. I'm not a love at first sight type of girl. You gotta have time to get to know somebody, because you gotta know the person. You gotta be compatible with them on more than just surface level. Oh, I thought they were beautiful. Okay, that's a start. But what did you think about their personality? Because for me, personality is everything. If I don't like your personality, I don't like you. And I'm not going to expand my time wasted on you because you look beautiful, but I don't like your personality. You know, that type of stuff. So I'm trying to drop that stuff off because it doesn't work for me. And so we're just going to do a little blurb stuff, and you'll hear more than anything what I'm doing for that. So that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. It might not be to the flavor of everybody, and honestly, in all opinion, I don't care. I'm only doing this right here, right now, to show you the person who did the review. I'm probably not going to tag them or anything like that, but if they do take a peek at my books, myself again and they see this video, they will understand that yes, I do have a script. Yes, I go off my script because sometimes I'll think of something while I'm talking about it. They're like, oh, this I should have put in there, but I don't have time because I'm recording right now and I'm going to stop my recording to put it in there. It's a little more tedious than you think having to stop and do this. Like writing out these reviews. I've got 7 of them lined up. I'm going to do 7 recordings after I do this little blurb thing. I might actually post this as a separate thing. So that way you guys get to know them. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that everybody does things differently. Everybody has different ways of thinking. And my way of thinking and your way of thinking might not be the same. And I will tell you now, in this little thing here, whatever this is, whatever you want to call it. Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute, complete, terrible mess, folks. And if you're watching this and you're enjoying my content, I am so happy for you. But if you're watching this and you absolutely cannot stand how I do my content, or if you have dislike my voice, dislike the way I look, dislike the way I review books, goodbye. I don't need you, okay? I don't need your reviews. I don't need your views. I don't need your input. Unless you want to give me constructive criticism in an email to me, through which you can find on my YouTube channel. You just go to my channel about me and go down to contact information and you'll find my email there. And you want to give me a detailed review about how you think I should do this or how you think I can improve on my discombobulated thoughts and how I can make them more cohesive and coherent for you guys because you enjoy my content and you want to see me do better in my content and how I present it to you. You can go ahead and do that. But I'm me, and this is me, a complete and utter mess. I'm a wreck, and I'm just doing this for fun. And complete honesty with you guys, straight up, no joke, I don't expect to go anywhere with this. I've got 23 subscribers. Guys, 23 of you, okay? You somehow enjoy my content. I'm happy about that. I'm ecstatic that 23 people are overjoyed to be in my contacts and review, listen to me blab and watch my stuff. I even had someone recently, CC Reads, suggest a book, The Outlanders. And I've looked it up and it does sound interesting and I will put it on my list to buy books, but it will have to hold off because I've already done a book haul. I don't know if it's going to go up before this video or after this video. It will be up before this video. You'll have seen my book haul. And I probably won't do another book haul until my birthday rolls around, which is in July. Because I will splurge for myself then. So I may or may not get it then. But I don't have a lot of money. I'm not running a lot of money. I work Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays, like the beginning of this year, January, February, I worked like every Saturday. And I have another YouTube channel that I am trying to maintain. And it is a gaming channel because I like to game. And I'm trying to squeeze in writing. And I have a household to take care of. I've got to cook sometimes, clean my house sometimes. I've got to maintain my cat that I have. I'm debating on whether or not to pick my cat up to show you that I have a cat. But you can see my cat, the cat bowl, cat food, cat water, the cat tree. You know, I have a cat. So I have to maintain my cat. I need to take him for his appointment. Let's see if I can't bring him in tomorrow, which is a Saturday for you guys. I have today off because it's Good Friday. Yay, Good Friday. So you know when I'm recording this video. So yeah, it's just, here I am rambling. I'm doing the best I can with what I have, with what I got, and I'm sorry that I don't spend a lot of time on these review scripts for you guys, and I am condensing them more and more to make them less work for me at the moment. Sure, maybe if my channel pops off or my other channel pops off and I can afford to quit my 8-hour job that keeps me away for 9 hours from my house, then yeah, I will put more effort into it. I will do more stuff. I will be all that I can be. But that's not going to happen at the moment because I kind of need my job to afford my house. And I live in this room. This is my bedroom, okay? All those books you see back there are on one side of the wall. My computer desk is on another side of the wall. My bed and dresser are on another side. I have a closet over here. My door is over there, okay? I have this one squared room, okay? And it is the second biggest in the house. That is not overly large, and I don't have a lot of spread out room because my camera is on my desk. I keep looking at OBS. I learn how to tune it out. Okay? Tune it out, and then it's so bright. I'm trying, okay? I am trying, and this is me saying that if you don't like the way my videos are going, and you don't have a way of giving me constructive criticism to make my videos better, then don't bother watching my videos anymore. I don't care if this channel takes off. I don't care if I get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, 400 million subscribers. I would love it. I would love to be up there, and it would be a wonderful, awesome thing because then I could quit my job and be at home and do more, like read more. I spent the majority of the day reading the time I got reincarnated as a slime, the volume 2, and I am enjoying it. I've already gone almost up to where I need to be for this for today. I didn't read any yesterday, but I did listen to some Arthur Conan Doyle on my way to and from work. So I did technically read yesterday, yay. But I didn't read the book I had scheduled to read when I got home because I was just tired. Okay, I came home, I had to record a video. I had to edit this video because I still have to do weekly Phasmo, even though I have all the other videos that I need for this month updated and edited and posted. Still have some things I have to do. Tomorrow I have a stream going on. Tonight family is visiting, so I don't have a lot of time. I'm limited to my time, and I still have to get my writing done because I am doing a fan fiction and I want to get this book that I'm writing for the fan fiction done so I can move on to the next book, because I've been on this one chapter for 2 months now and I need to get over it. I am this close to being done it and I need to get over it. Okay, I need to get over this chapter because it's stalling me beyond imagination. I figure once I get over this hurdle, I should be good and I should be cruising along and doing much better. Hopefully I'll get the book done this month in April, so I don't have to carry that on over. My next writing month will be July. So June will be a massive mess for me. Between my reading that I'll have to do for this channel, the reviews I'll have to write for this channel, any other videos I can think of to extend me not doing once a week. I like uploading 2 videos a week for you guys. And I want to continue maintaining that as much as I can, so I have to keep on reading. I have to keep on making sure my videos go up. I have to keep on making sure I got videos for you guys to watch, to entertain you guys, to keep more people coming in, hopefully someday, maybe. And then I've got to maintain my house. Like I said, at that time, the kid I have will be graduated, so May will be graduation month. I'll focus on that somewhat. I'll have to also record, edit, and post all the videos for my YouTube channel. And on that note, I do have, I think, 5 days a week. Let me check it. I'm gonna get bright again. Hallelujah. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 days a week of that one, plus the streaming that I do on Saturdays. So like I post a video for Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on that channel. So I have to get those recorded and edited and posted, and it's a little bit of a hassle because I do have to record off my PC, I have to record off my PlayStation, I have to record off my Nintendo Switch, and it's a double going to work. I'm a little bit of a mess. I'm a little constrained for time, and I will admit I do read a lot of fan fiction on my phone when I'm at home, and I really should stop doing that. But I love reading, and I love to just read off my phone because it's easier than reading off my anything else. But I don't do Kindle. I mean, I do have a Kindle. It's somewhere on my bookshelf. But I don't really use it for books because I really actually like books like this. But fanfiction is just something for me to read to pass the time while I'm at work. So I don't have to sit there and, what's the word? Bring a book and damage the book while I'm at work because, you know how much time it takes you. I have 40 minutes a day for breaks. 10 minutes at one point, 10 minutes at another, and then 20 minutes for lunch, okay? The time it takes for me to get to there, when I get into the room, I have to grab my lunch pail, I have to sit down, I have to pick out my stuff, put in my earbuds so I can listen to something while I'm on my break, and then read. The time it would take to pull out a book, read from it, and put the book back in is a lot more time than what I would like to waste there. Especially, sorry, yawning. I do that a lot in videos too, by the way, and I don't know why. I mean, like I wasn't yawning earlier. Maybe it's because I'm trying to make my brain think, and it doesn't. That's a huge possibility. Anyways, so I was saying, my lunch break is only 20 minutes long. I have to eat it up and eat it. I don't really want to eat while I'm reading because I don't really like getting my books dirty. I'm like severely upset, guys. You don't know how upset I am, but there is like literally a spot. Focus on it. There's a spot right there. I don't like that. And there's spots in there of stuff, and I don't know where any of that came from. And I'm just going, how did this happen? Yes, I tapped it. I'm like, how did that happen? Like, make my book all dirty. I don't like dirtying my books, okay? It's just one of those things. I don't like carrying them. I don't like doing anything like this right here, this little bendy thing. That's only because I've been reading the book. I don't really like it either. No. There's nothing I can do about that stuff. I wish there was. Yawning again. Sorry about that. I'm going to stop this here. I've been rambling on for about 24 minutes now, and you guys really don't need to be rambling on any longer than that. So, if you wish to continue coming to this channel, I appreciate you. I have all the love in my heart for you to come back to this channel and watch me fumble and frazzle and be weird. And if you don't want to come back to this channel, okay, that's you. Do you. Be happy with what you're doing. Be happy with who you're watching. Don't waste your time on somebody you don't care about. You don't care for my content. You don't need to watch me. I'm not forcing you to. Although, please enjoy my content and come back. If not, okay. I guess this is goodbye. So, those who have enjoyed my content, please leave a like, a comment, or even your lovely subscription down below if I could even talk. I will see you next illusion.